This channel is designed for adults viewing only, and certain videos will contain rated M for mature video games, featuring realistic violence, gore and suggestive themes. If you are not an adult, do not view the content on this channel.
Sit back and relax. It's time to take a wild trip to the past. Get ready for another exciting episode of Memory Lane.
Alright, here we are with another Nintendo Power magazine, and I believe that this one is, let's find out. This is a May of 1998, and right there on the front cover you have Ken Griffey Jr. This is the special Ken Griffey Jr. edition right here. Look at that. Some awesome stuff right there. You have Banjo-Kazooie Big Game Preview. So this is before Banjo-Kazooie came out. It's a nice big preview right there. I believe this is definitely May of 98. And one thing that's pretty cool, I'm going to try to cover up the address right here. If you go to right here, look at this. That's one thing I actually didn't notice. Alright, so that right there is an expiration of this Nintendo Power account. So the subscription expires in July of 1998. And there's the Nintendo Power account number and the expiration date right there. That is actually pretty cool. I did not notice that until now, but there is probably other Nintendo Power magazines that have the same thing on it. So this person I bought older Nintendo Power magazines from, they probably went through 2 or 3 different subscriptions. Okay, let's see what we have here. Let's zoom out. Alright, let's put our little tab over here. And it looks like we have a Star Fox little advertisement right here for Nintendo Power. So you subscribe to Nintendo Power. If you have a friend that loves reading your Nintendo Power magazines, and by all means, here is the subscription. Let me see if I can fix the light here. The light seems pretty bright. What's going on here? Okay. Let's see here. That looks better. Alright, let's go to the next page right here. Got the table of contents. And you can see it's very, very baseball-y looking with Ken Griffey Jr. You got Ken Griffey Jr. right over here. You got the screenshots of the game right away. So they're pretty much making a pretty big deal about this game right here. And you can see the screenshots. And you know, by today's standards, that probably doesn't look that good at all. But back then, that was actually pretty good looking for the N64 standards. That actually looked pretty good. Alright, let's see if we can focus this right here. And you can see that there is a Pokemon special inside this magazine. And there we go, we got some fan art, and it looks like we got some really, really good fan art right here. I'm seeing some really good stuff. One in particular that I definitely want to show off. Let's show off the other ones first. Here we got some crazy stuff going on here, and I'm not even sure what the hell that is. And then we have like Donkey Kong Jr. and Mario. And over here we have some Yoshi. We have Lynx right up there, and Lynx looks like he's a mixture between He-Man and Lynx. Look at that. That looks like Charizard. I believe that's who that is. And then look at this one. This is really cool. We got some WCW fan art. Like Hulk Hogan Big Show, or back then it was called the Giant. We have Lex Luger doing a torture rack to Kevin Nash, and then we have Scott Hall. That is really, really cool. I mean, what the heck? Whoever drew that did an awesome job. I mean, look at Hogan. Look at that. That is awesome. I'm going to see if I can get a closer look at that so you guys can see it. That is probably one of the coolest looking fan arts I've ever seen. Good job to Matthew. Who's the person that did this? It's Matthew Christopher. I don't want to butcher the last name, but there it is. And the pretty funny thing is he's from Turner Valley. And you know, back then Ted Turner owned WCW. So that's a pretty funny coincidence right there. Alright, let's back it up. And according to this, we're in May. This is issue 108, May 1998. Alright, let's see what we have here. We have the power chart, which gives us like the top 10 of various different consoles from May of 1998, or not consoles, but games. We have GoldenEye 007. Diddy Kong Racing and Star Fox are the top 3 N64 games, and there you go, you have the top 10 chart right there. And of course, WCW vs NWO World Tour is at the top of the list. And of course, you have your Game Boy, or this is actually your Super Nintendo top 10. You have the Links of the Past, Mario RPG, and Donkey Kong Country 3. And of course, right there you have various different top 10 games right there on the Super Nintendo. And then you have the top 5 Game Boy games right there. You have Link's Awakening, Diddy Kong Land Part 3, and James Bond 007. And down here's a list of the most wanted. And Zelda 64 is at the top of the list in the N64 disc drive. And you'll be seeing that a lot. The N64 disc drive was definitely a very hot topic back then. And apparently, plenty of Nintendo Power magazines from back then. That was definitely at the top of the list. And then we have this. A Bomberman statue right there. What is that all about? What's that say right there? Somebody read that out loud to me. It's hard to stay clean blowing things out. I think that those are candles. Oh wait. This is soap. A soap sculpture. A Bomberman. That's a Bomberman soap right there. That's actually pretty cool. Alright, let's lock this into place. And of course, you have a phone directory also right here, so just in case you need to call Nintendo for anything, and here it is. You got the power line, you got the game console, all that stuff right here on the side. And of course, the main feature of this magazine, the main centerfold, Ken Griffey Jr. Here he is, Major League Baseball, Ken Griffey Jr. Let's see if we can zoom in a little bit more. Got all kinds of screenshots and stuff like that. I'm not incredibly big in baseball games. There is a few baseball games I do enjoy playing. Great Baseball on the Sega Master System. It's one of my favorites. It's incredibly basic compared to this. This is definitely a 3D crazy looking baseball game. Yeah, it looks pretty cool, to be honest. I mean, I'm pretty sure most of us are not big fans of sports games, but hey, this actually looks pretty cool. You got the Red Sox, the Yankees, you got everybody in here. Look at this. The Dodgers. LA Dodgers are still in this game. Look at this. The White Sox. The Rangers. The Twins. And here we go. We got the Banjo-Kazooie Preview. And there we go. We got Banjo-Kazooie right there. This is a game that was soon to be released, and here we go. Got some screenshots of it right here. I'm pretty sure that since it's a rare game, you got the rare logo right there, that people are definitely pretty anxious to play this. Because, you know, of course, Donkey Kong Country was really, really good on the Super Nintendo. So how could this possibly be bad? And it definitely wasn't. It was really good. And I'll be honest, I actually never really played this game too much. So back when this came out, I owned a PlayStation, and I never really got a chance. I have the game. I have a Japanese version, actually. I just never got a chance to really play it too much. But everybody that I know that has played this game has said very, very good things about the game. And then eventually Conker's came out, and of course that game is definitely one of the better games on the N64 as far as platformers go. We got plenty of screenshots right here. And then we have Forsaken 64, real time, real space, real cool. That's what it says up there, by the way. And here's another game that I actually never played. Don't know too much about Forsaken 64. Have you guys played Forsaken 64? If so, rather than me reading all this, tell me what the game is about and if it's good, or what's the deal with this game. It looks pretty interesting. It almost looks like Descent. I don't know if you guys ever played Descent on DOS or PC, but it kind of has that look to it. Multiplayer mayhem. Ooh, got some split screen stuff going on over here. Look at that. Let's zoom in. We got some split screen. Got the max frags. Alright. I don't know what's going on there, but that looks pretty cool. Maybe I will try to find this game. But I have to find somebody else to play multiplayer with. Who wants to play multiplayer? Raise your hand. And that is... Look at that. That is gruesome. They actually put that in a Nintendo Power magazine. What the hell? Let me ask you a question. How the hell, like, a couple years before this, Nintendo banned blood from Mortal Kombat, but they allow that to be inside their magazine right there. What the hell is that all about? That's crazy. That is a ton of blood right there. That's a lot. And here we have some cheat codes. One of my favorite portions of the Nintendo Power magazine, and the classified information. And we got tons and tons of cheat codes right here, various different tips, all kinds of weird stuff. Let's zoom in and check this out. Alright, we have FIFA 98. We have Cinna Celebration. It tells you how to do that. And pretty cool. You got player points, round select. And then we have the GoldenEye cheat code tips. Alright, then we have, what's this? Fighter Destiny? Kind of looks like Tekken or something like that, or Battle of Toshinden. And we have the Winter Olympics game right here. And then we have the NFL quarterback, Club 98. What is a big twister? What is that? Just type in big twister on the sheet menu to make the ball carrier spin continuously. He says you better watch out for the fumble. What the hell is that all about? That kind of makes me want to get that game just to try that one code out. Minefield mode. Holy crap. What is this game? Quarterback Club 98? You might have to track down a copy of that game just to try those out. Minefield mode while playing football. That sounds quite entertaining. Alright, we have WCW Versus Nwo World Tour. Got special move swipe. Wait a minute, is that... What the hell is that? Wait a minute. Is that the Giant doing a... What the hell is that? He's doing a cruiserweight move, so it looks like he's doing a Hurricanrana. Okay, we got Tetris Attack. It's like a head scissor spin or something. Oh my god, I'm still shocked. 007, James Bond, 007. This is Game Boy stuff right here. Not too big on Game Boy stuff. I mean, what is this? Got a couple of pictures of these dudes down here. These are, they look like developers. Final Fantasy Legends. Part 2. Wario Land 2. Alright, what we got? What else do we have here? Duke Nukem 64. Alright, got all kinds of Duke Nukem stuff here. Alright, let's zoom out. Duke Nukem 64. Just like saying that. It's pretty cool. Okay, Iggy's Wrecking Ball. Now that I have played once or twice. And to be honest, I haven't played it. I only played it a couple of times, so I don't quite remember what my opinion was on that. I thought it was basic. That's probably what I thought. And it looks like we have more stuff here. It kind of looks like almost like a Marble Madness type thing, or maybe not quite. It looks like a racing, like on track type thing. There's a Uno Racer on the Super Nintendo that's kind of like this. Yeah, look at that. This is a ton of coverage for that one game. Iggy's. Oh yeah, we got Quake. Oh yeah, look at that. Look at that big Quake. Look at that, this is cool. We just went from a potentially lame, like Iggy's is kind of, it's not the greatest, to like completely awesome right here. This is Quake on the N64. I mean, how awesome can you get? This is great. I mean, look at that. Got some screenshots. Now remember, you went from having like Wolfenstein 3D and Doom on the Super Nintendo to having an N64 with Quake. I mean, holy shit. I mean, what the hell? And we have some sort of poster right here. Well, what do we have here? And this is torn, unfortunately. I don't know what we have here, but this is definitely torn. And this is the first poster in the collection that I've seen that has a torn poster. This before I even got my hands on it. It's a poster of Quest 64, and it was already damaged, unfortunately. Pretty cool. But unfortunately, it was damaged. That sucks. And then we have some cool vintage multiplayer action with the Pokemon Game Boy Link cable right there. You link two Game Boys together. They battle each other and do all kinds of crazy stuff. And let's see if we can get this to turn properly. And that sucks. The poster ripped. Alright, let's see what we have here. This looks like the box art for Pokemon Blue and Red. With a Japanese box art. That's pretty cool. Let's zoom in on that. I feel like that type of stuff is a lot more interesting. There you go, check that out. I think, what's that, Diglett? You got that up there. I believe that's Charizard, and this thing over here, look at that. It looks like Pikachu, but it's not. It's Pikachu's cousin. Let's leave it at that. And there's Pikachu, and there is... Oh, this magazine does not want to... Come on. Alright. Well, let's see if we can get this, let's check out what we have here. We got Pokemon cards. Check out those Pokemon cards, and we have this big dude over here. We have, it looks like he's playing a little bit of Windows 3.1. And we got the, a whole... There's Pikachu right there. Okay. Honestly, I'm not a Pokemon expert, so I don't know the name of all these characters. But there's some old-fashioned stuffed animal plushes, whatever you want to call them. That's pretty cool. Alright, let's focus. Alright, let's get this magazine back together here. Yeah, what do we have here? Alright, so we have Cute Fighter Kids. What is this? Flying Dragon. I never actually heard of this game before. Is this something? This looks like something that I would own. Flying Dragon. What the hell is this? Is this what is this? Flying Dragons. This is what it's called. And it looks like some sort of fighting game on the N64. Alright, that's something that I would have liked to play. I've never played it before, but that's something I would definitely like to play for sure. And then we have a, what is this, the 1997 Nintendo Power Awards. The winners are Best Graphics, the GoldenEye 007. Best Sound, GoldenEye 007. Best Challenge, GoldenEye 007. Best Story, GoldenEye 007. Best Innovation. Is that innovation? Okay. GoldenEye 007. Best Controls, GoldenEye 007. Best Racing Game. Now, if GoldenEye 007 had a racing level, it would have won. But Diddy Kong Racing won. Like, GoldenEye 007 won everything. Look at that. What a bunch of nonsense. You can tell that GoldenEye 007 was super popular back then. Well, here we go. Best Sports Game. If GoldenEye 007 had a some sort of sports reference in it, it would have won. But since it did not, NFL Quarterback Club 98. The Coolest Ride. Russian Tank. GoldenEye 007. You would figure that it would be like Cruising USA or something like that. He had plenty of cool, awesome rides in Cruising USA. But this was from 97, so I don't know which racing games came out during that time. Best party game since Twister. GoldenEye 007. The Creative Chaos Award. Blowing up the facility, GoldenEye 007. My god, they gave all the rewards to GoldenEye 007. The Golden Rumble Pack. Star Fox 64 says coolest code or trick. The Big Cheat. Turok Dinosaur Hunter says best heroes or heroine. GoldenEye 007 James Bond. The worst villain. 006 Janus. GoldenEye 007. Pretty funny. And we have more GoldenEye 007 awards right here. Alright, let's focus the camera. Let's check this out. The Golden Bandage Award goes to headshots in GoldenEye 007. The coolest item or weapon. The Golden Gun, GoldenEye 007. The most annoying and the Spice Girls Award goes to Fox. Get this guy off me. Slippy from Star Fox 64. Alright, the best Super Nintendo game is Harvest Moon. Congratulations to Harvest Moon. You are the best game of 97 for Super Nintendo, and the best Game Boy game from 97 is Donkey Kong Land 3. And of course, the best N64 game, if it's not already obvious, 007 GoldenEye. GoldenEye 007. That was pretty obnoxious. Alright, we got the Counselor's Corner. These are various different things, like previews and tricks and all that stuff. We got 1080 degree snowboarding, Yoshi's Story. Nothing too crazy here. We skip the page. Of course, we do have a, let's see here. Arrow, Fighter's Assault, Final Fantasy Legends, Bomberman Game Boy. I think Bomberman should be, I mean, on the Game Boy, I guess it would be fine. It'd be a nice little handheld game to play. But I would definitely enjoy playing this on a console with 4 people. See if we can turn the page here. Look at that. All that Bomberman action right there. Got tons and tons of Bomberman action, and this magazine is bent at the corner. See, out of all the magazines I own, this is probably the one that's not quite in the greatest shape. I mean, it's okay, but you can see that it's not in the greatest shape here. We have area number 5, area number 7, 6 is down here. And we have some Harvest Moon on the Game Boy. Harvest Moon's always been a pretty fun game. Came out before Animal Crossing. And basically, it's the same thing as Animal Crossing, kinda. Not quite, but similar. Got more Harvest Moon stuff here. Brain Train for the Game Boy. Don't know too much about that game. It looks okay. Alright, what the hell is this? Is this the Game Boy Camera? Look at this. Alright, let's look at this thing. Just want to see if I can unbend this a little bit. I actually have a Game Boy Camera. It still has the original pictures on it from whoever used it, like, back in the day. This is a picture of this. You get like a contest here, I think. Look at the Game Boy Camera. 4 Game Boys, 4 Game Boy Cameras. And this is something you would enter to win, and there it is. That's exactly how the Game Boy Camera looks. Maybe I'll give a little bonus. I'll show off the Game Boy Camera at the end of this. I'll show off the Game Boy Camera as a little bonus at the end of this episode, just for the heck of it. We have a Mickey Mouse game right here. And we have all these things right here. Look at this. Now that looks pretty cool. Back then I would probably definitely want to play that game. Off-Road Challenge. I mean, look how cool that looks. That looks actually pretty awesome. It's like a Cruisin' USA off-road game. And we have the arena. It's always the various different challenges you have here. And there are the challenges for today's episode. The final chapter. And what's the other challenge here? We have the 1080 degrees of acceleration. And Eye of the Tiger. And here we have a quiz right here. You guys can read that. And then you have to figure this out. Okay, let's tighten this camera up here for a second. Here we have Forsaken 64. And these are the reviews on this. The Ken Griffey Jr. game got an 8.4. It got a pretty good score. Iggy's got 6.6, so it's, a mediocre. Forsaken 64, 7.9. Got the Mickey Mouse game on the Game Boy got a 5.8, which is not good at all. The Clay Fighter game got 6.6. Bomberman on Game Boy 6.1. Come on, that's a little harsh. It's a Bomberman game. That should be higher than that. We got Turok 2. That's definitely one of my favorite N64 games right there. The multiplayer on that game is actually pretty fun. It's just as fun as GoldenEye. Mortal Kombat 4. That's pretty cool. So it's a 3D version of Mortal Kombat 4. I don't think I owned that game. I think I owned a Mortal Kombat Gold on the Dreamcast. And then we have the World Cup 98. And we got some pretty cool screenshots of the F1 racing game right there. It looks actually pretty cool. We got the Gex game right here. What else do we have here? We got some E3 stuff. The biggest show ever, E3. And you can tell them, oh, look at this. They're showing off some cool screenshots here of F-Zero. And 12 Tales Conquer 64. They have a Conquer's game right there. And then here is the Zelda 64. Some pretty cool looking screenshots. Alright, let's keep that right there. Got the Pokemon game right there, Pokemon Stadium, Cruisin' World. There's plenty of stuff going on here, and we got towards the end of the magazine. Coming up, next issue. That's the next issue they're trying to show off. It's an E3 special. Then we have the Nintendo Sports advertisement in the back. It's pretty much making you know that for sure that the Sega and the PlayStation are not the king of sports. It's the Nintendo 64. Look at this. The N64 has plenty of sports games. You got baseball. You got soccer, basketball, football. You got everything here. Snowboarding. Look at that. Cool stuff. And here is the cover of the magazine right here. I just don't want to show off the... in fact, what we'll do is we'll zoom in right here. Let me see if I can zoom out just a little bit here. So you guys can see the cover. It's trying to carefully not show the address. And that's good enough. Let's center it right here. We'll use that as the thumbnail. Alright, so we'll grab the Game Boy and we'll show that Gameboy Camera off. As you can see here, I have a green Game Boy Camera. It's a little bonus for this episode. We have a Game Boy right here. Let's turn it on. Alright, we're up close right here. Let's see what we get. We have the Game Boy Camera. So there's view mode. This is the album. Again, I don't know. That was actually the person that I've actually bought all these magazines from, except this was him probably when he was a lot younger. He's right now the same age as me. It's pretty weird seeing this. And there is probably more stuff here. You got the glasses. Look at that. That's pretty cool. I don't think there's anything else on here. This is just... That is amazing. Look at that. What the hell is that? Oh my god. And that is... I don't know. I don't know what the hell that is, to be honest. Yeah, it looks like this random stuff. And that is the Game Boy Camera. Let's see if we can go to shoot. Alright, let's go to shoot. And there we go. There's our Nintendo Power magazine. Let's take a picture of the Nintendo Power magazine. Oh my god, what is that? You can adjust the contrast. What the hell is that? Oh my god. Alright, let's go back here for a second. Let's see if it actually went through. We're adding some new shots here. What is this? Alright, let's try it again. Shoot. Alright, we're going to zoom out here for a second. I don't know how to use that thing, but here it is. This is Game Boy Color. And yeah, Game Boy Camera, that is. That's what it looks like. And it's a silly, stupid thing to play around with. And it works. Pretty interesting. In fact, what we'll do here is we're going to make this the Game Boy Camera edition. We'll put this right here and that right there. And there we go. If you enjoyed this episode of Memory Lane and you want to see some more crazy stuff, some more Nintendo Power magazines, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and comment down below and let me know what you think.